What's up? It's Lisa Bonet, and I am back with another video. You guys, make sure you smash that like button, share out this live, and if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. Y'all, let's get into something, okay? Because I had, y'all, I had to bring this to you, okay? Now, I was getting ready to sit up here and talk about this Claressa Shields situation anyway, because there is so much to talk about, right? There is so much to get into. But as I was preparing for the live and I was putting like the timeline together, because number one, girl, you are juggling, and this is what we found out. You are juggling three men at one time and you're engaged. Okay. A lot of her relationships to me overlapped each other, and that's not good. That's hoish behavior. All right. And we don't condone that. Mm-mm. We don't condone that, girl. You're already messing with a married man. All right. I don't care if he's split. I don't care if they're separated, or what is it called? Estranged. Divorce is divorce is divorce is divorce. And that's something that has to be official. So the fact that Papoose is running around here publicly flossing you guys' relationship in public, in a public arena, is already blasphemy. All right. And I'm just using that word, y'all. It's embarrassing. Okay. There's nothing to be proud of here. Now, as I was gathering, just looking and researching and really just getting into it, I noticed, and we're going to go through this, y'all. I'm going to take you down the rabbit hole with me, step by motherfucking step. All right. But I noticed that the ring that she showed, which was 4 months ago, November 12th, where she said that she and Papoose were engaged, and the same ring that she showed on a specific video when she was referring to, and when she was in a relationship with Tony Rich, and they had gotten back together. I looked at both of those rings. I'm like, is this the same damn ring? Because the girl been lying and the truth ain't in her. All right. And I think you have been caught in yet another lie. But you know what? I had to make sure. And I always bring it to the table, y'all. I always bring it to the social media streets so we can make it make sense together. Okay. So let's get into something. All right. Let me go ahead and so we can get right into it. All right. And welcome, you guys. Welcome. I will be in the chat, but let's go ahead and get into this because I'm going to show you kind of where this started, right? The video proposal from her longtime partner and trainer, Tony Rich. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. There is a video of the proposal that between her and Tony Rich. Now, all of this is dated, you guys, and I tried to put it in sequential order as much as I could, but y'all just follow me, okay? Just follow your girl, all right? Let me go ahead. Hold on, y'all. And let's get into something. You guys make sure you smash that like button, share out this live, y'all. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of this fuckery, okay? Because I'm telling you, it's a lot of fuckery going on around here. Girl, don't be trying to come fool us, all right? Don't be trying to come over here and bamboozle us, okay? Because I keep telling y'all, and I have to remind you that most of us over here, we're smarter than a fifth grader, Hope. We smarter than a fifth grader, all right? And we picking up on what you putting down. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and get into this. Hold on. Let me bring this up. Let me see, guys. Hold on. Because I think that I have. Now, where is it? Okay. All right. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and pull this up. I'm going to make sure you guys can see it too. And let's get into this video. Now, where is it? Let me find it, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Because I got to kind of scroll down. Hold on, you guys. Let me see. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this video, you guys. And then we'll talk, okay? Let's go. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to cut it off for a minute because of the music that is playing in the background. So this is them, March 18th, 2022, Miami, Florida. You guys see it. This was the proposal video between her and Tony Rich. Now, if you guys didn't know, Tony Rich was her trainer. They have been a longtime partner. I think they have been together from March of 2022. And the last sighting that I found that they were together was August 12th of 2024. All right. And I will show you, I'll show you that photo right quick. I'll just put it on top right quick. All right. No telling how long they had been together before that, but that was the last time as far as my timeline. Okay. Let me see if the music is off, y'all. If you guys see this picture right here, it is marked. Hold on. Let me take this down. August of 2024, y'all. Okay. You guys see that? August 21st of 2024. All right. Let's get back to the video. Sorry about that. Just wanted to show you guys that right quick. All right. Hold on. Let's see what we missed. If we missed anything, I'll just rewind it. Okay. I'm trying to do too much. I know. Let me take this off and let's get back to the video. Yeah. Okay. Let me rewind it a little bit, guys. And turn the audio.
Andre! What's up, Shirley? You gotta show up for the birthday, girl. You have to put the biggest smile on your face that I like. Right. It's going on. No, it's in that pocket. Party all time. Oh my God. So this turns out to be an engagement party. Congratulations. That's what's up. Yo, I'm on oh, champ, you can't be messing up. You can't be doing this, man. We can't put you in the ring like this, champ. Sit down, man. Welcome to the fam. She need a corner break. She need a corner break. Cut me. Oh, man. Let's see it. Oh, you see that thing? This boy disrespectful. My head is shaking. Damn, champ. Oh, my God. You wifey now. You wifey now, baby. Oh my God! Now the real question: who taking who last name? I'm gonna take him. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we gonna work it out. Play with my chill. Let me. If you was getting yours, you think you was getting married though? Put it over here. Let me read that thing. I'm so happy I didn't get no makeup done. What the hell? Oh, man, surprise, surprise. Hold on.
Tony, how you ain't crying?
What?
My lashes need to come off.
Man. There it is, man. There it is.
How can we not cry?
Oh my God.
What you did? You proposed to my friend. No, you did.
Congratulations, you guys.
I know I can be hard to deal with.
Let me just ask a question, man, because you colorful, you know. Is the wedding gonna be traditional black and white, or can we expect the?
We are not doing green. No, I'm telling you now, no.
Okay, so you guys saw the proposal. I want you to take a very good look at this ring that Tony Rich gave to Claressa. Now, I want to put a disclaimer in this video. This is a question that I'm putting out there. I do not know for sure, but in my mind, I feel like it is the same ring. And we're going to get into that conversation. But let's go down the timeline first, okay? Let's get down the timeline first, all right? Now, we need to sit down and really unpack the situation because the timeline surrounding Claressa Shields, Papoose, Remy Ma, Tony Rich, and all of this, right? And including Maserati Bud, who done threw a wrench in the fucking program, along with 50 Cent, okay, is starting to raise more questions and answers. And today we're doing a full timeline check. Well, as full as possible, okay? Let's start at the beginning, which was this video that I just showed you. Now, Claressa Shields and entrepreneur Tony Rich appeared solid for years. She openly shared the relationship, the milestones online, engagement photos, romantic posts, and yes, she even was showing off her engagement ring. Now, fans also learned the couple reportedly purchased property together. Now, I don't know how much of that is true, okay? Just showing y'all what I have found on social media, okay? I don't have every post and every video. Y'all know I'm a video person. Sometimes I think I show a little bit too much. So I had to trim it down a little bit, but I encourage everyone, it's out there, okay? You guys know my sources, all right? And I encourage everyone to do their own research, all right? Now, this was signaling to me a long-term commitment. Now, by August of 2024, the relationship was officially over. And why do I say that? Well, because the last photo that I've seen that they were together was August 21st of 2024. And I showed you guys, I think Tony Rich was training or in a gym or something like that. Officially over. Engagement done. Separate paths. Now, here's where things get complicated, okay? Claressa has given multiple answers about her relationship with Papoose and when it actually began. In different conversations, depending on who she's talking to, she suggested everything from 2020 all the way to July 6th of 2024. Girl, you're giving me histrionic. You're very histrionic-ish. Okay? I done switch from narcissish to histrionic-ish personality disorder. All right? But we're not going to get into that. Now, like I said, everything from 2020 all the way to July 6th of 2024, which she mentioned specifically during an interview on the Breakfast Club. She's been on the Breakfast Club at least three, four times. All right. And that date matters, you guys, because public reports suggest that Papoose and Remy Ma didn't fully fall out until early December of 2024. All right. So naturally, people are asking the uncomfortable question. Was there an overlap? I can tell you right now that there definitely was an overlap. Okay. You were messing with a married man way before they even fell out. Okay. Before the official fallout. Girl, you just said in July of 26th of 2024 that you met Papoose. We're going to listen to the clip. I think she said she met him backstage or something like that, and then invited him to a fight, and he actually came, and she was, but I'll let y'all hear that, right? So, because if the relationship between Claressa and Papoose started before the separation, that changes how fans interpret this entire situation. Girl, this is why we are bringing the heat. This is why we are bringing the noise. This is why you will never get any rest, and your timeline will always be filled with you, with your angriest gas face. You're gonna always be defending yourself. The line and the truth ain't in you, girl, because you tell so many lies you can't keep up. Now, on November 12th of 2025, Claressa shocked the social media by announcing that she and Papoose were engaged. She proudly showed off a ring and celebrated the moment publicly online. Okay? But here's the controversy for me, because I wasn't able to find it. Did Papoose ever publicly propose? Somebody can answer me that question, because I couldn't find not a video, not a speech, not a confirmation post from him matching the announcement. Okay? And people like me, and I'm pretty sure other fans, noticed something else. The ring she displayed looked very, very similar. Some say identical. Some say identical to the engagement ring previously given to her by Tony Rich. So, the internet is asking, is this a brand new engagement ring or an old ring reintroduced with a new storyline? Girl, stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Now, let me be clear. We are asking questions, not making accusations. Everything here is allegedly, but perception matters, especially when timelines don't align with public confirmations. Okay? Not only do they not align, the public confirmations are missing, unless I missed something. All right? So you guys fill me in. Now, let's get to this. All right? Hold on. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and get into this. Now, I want you guys to take a mental picture of this. And let me show you the next video that I'm trying to show you. Now, at one time, Claressa and Tony broke up. Okay? I think I don't know exactly when they broke up, but they made up from breaking up. Okay? And this happened in 2023. Now, when did they break up in 2023? I don't know. But I damn sure know when they made up in 2023 and got back together. All right. I'm getting ready to show you a video of Claressa. This is the day after Christmas 2023 because what? She says it right in the freaking video. And they refer to getting back together 2 or 3 months prior to that. Okay. So do the math. All right. So let me go ahead and bring this up for you guys. Hold on. And we will get back to that. Hold on, you guys. All right. Let's go.
Was it September, October, November, December? We've been together about like 3 months. So Christmas was yesterday. Then all of a sudden today, guess who has their engagement ring? The little dodo went and jumped in the river where he threw my ring at and got it out the river. Babe, come here. Come here, come here. You're not a dummy. After all, I'm so proud of you.
I had the snorkel thing on and everything. LA Fitness.
So when he went in the river and
What
got
Atlanta
the ring,
gonna
that
do
was
for
in
us?
September. No, that was right after Christmas.
Well, how Atlanta gonna treat your boy?
2023, 2024. This man moved to
Oh, he knew
Atlanta
that journey.
to be with Claressa here in Atlanta.
Boy.
So it's a lot fishy stuff going on. So if y'all gonna give my girl Remy slack for cheating. To everybody. So as everybody know, me and Tony, we separated for a little bit, right?
Hold on, y'all. Let me try to play this again. Hold on.
Together. So we got back together. I'm like, okay, where my engagement ring at? He talking about some, he threw my shit in the fucking river. So we've been back together for how many months now?
Tell
How many months we back together? Was it September, October, November, December? We've been together about like 3 months. So Christmas was yesterday. Then all of a sudden today, guess who has their engagement ring? The little dodo went and jumped in the river where he threw my ring at and got it out the river. Babe, come here. Come here, come here. You're not a dummy. After all, I'm so.
You guys, hold on. Let me refresh my page because for some reason this is not showing. Hold on, y'all. Let me refresh my page, okay? I'll be right back. All right, you guys, green hearts in the chat if you can hear me. Green hearts in the chat if you guys can hear me. Let's try this one more again. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go ahead and bring this up. And this is the video of Tony and Claressa getting back together in 2023 after they have broke up. Now, when did they break up? I'm not too sure. But this video that she posted was a day after Christmas. And in this, you will hear them discuss when they actually got back together. All right? Hold on. Let me play this one more again.
So me and Tony, we separated for a little bit, right? And then we got back together. So we got back together. I'm like, okay, where my engagement ring at? He talking about he threw it in the fucking river. So we've been back together for how many months now?
Tell me.
How many months we been back together? Was it September? October, November, December. We've been together about like 3 months. So Christmas was yesterday. Then all of a sudden today, guess who has their engagement ring? The little dodo went and jumped in the river where he threw my ring at and got it out the river. Babe, come here. Come here, come here. You're not a dummy. After all, I'm so proud of you.
I had the snorkel thing on and everything. LA Fitness.
So when he went in the river and
What
got
Atlanta
the ring,
gonna
that
do
was
for
in
us?
September. No, that was right after Christmas.
Well, how Atlanta gonna treat your boy?
2023, 2024. This man moved to
Oh, you knew
Atlanta
that
to
journey.
be with Claressa here in Atlanta. So it's a lot fishy stuff going on. So if y'all gonna give my girl Remy slack for cheating, baby, y'all better come down on Claressa.
Day after Christmas to everybody. So as everybody know, me and Tony, we separated for a little bit, right? And then we got
On. So if y'all gonna give my girl Remy slack for cheating, baby, y'all better come down on Claressa.
You hear kind of like the narrative in the background, all right? And I totally agree. If you're gonna come down, Claressa, on Remy Ma for cheating, which I don't believe she did. I believe that it was after all this went down that she was like, fuck it. Okay? Now, they were spotted together. Also in this video, if you guys hear her say that after 2023, remember this was Christmas, day after Christmas, 2023. In 2024, allegedly, Tony moved to Atlanta, okay, to be with Claressa. So what does that mean to us? What does that tell us? That the relationship continued. Now, remember, I told you guys that the last sighting that I found, maybe something else, was in 2024 on an IG story and IG page, and it is dated. Let's take this down. You guys see it, August 21st, 2024. Whose page is this? Is this Tony's? No, it's not. You guys can see right here. Let me take this down, this comment. What's up, Gia Creighton? What's up, Gia girl? Thank you guys for tapping in, tap. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me remove this for a minute. As you guys can see, this is Claressa Shields' IG page. And the last date is August 21st of 2024. All right. Now, remember, they were still spotted together at the weigh-in. At Claressa's weigh-in, I think she had a fight mid or maybe late July. I forgot who she was fighting, but they were spotted together. He was the one that was holding her robe at the weigh-in in July of 2024. So I just wanted to throw that tidbit of information in there. All right. Now, I'm going to show you guys another video where Claressa is talking about a troll. I don't know what exactly happened. I don't know if she beat up the troll or confronted the troll. And she refers to Tony as her fiance. And let me mark the date. The date of this video is July 10th of 2024. Let's go ahead and get into this as well, okay? And I definitely will be in the chat, y'all. Thank you guys for holding the sister down and for hyping me up, okay? Now, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And let me show you guys that video, all right? All right, let's go.
Don't know what's going on. Even my fiance don't know that homegirl was trolling me for months, because I don't really put him in the stuff that I do on social media, because to me social media ain't real. It's real to an extent, but if you get so many trolls and people fucking with you all the time, bro, you can't take everything serious. These people are fucking crazy.
And this video is from July 10th of 2024, right? Where she is speaking about the situation and she references her fiance. She still refers to him as her fiance. So I'm like, okay, they were still, you know, hanging out in July. They still was engaged in July.
In case you guys missed it, let me play that for you one more time.
My fiance don't know that homegirl was trolling me for months, because I don't really put him in the stuff that I do on social media, because to me social media ain't real. It's real to an extent, but if you get so many trolls and people fucking with you all the time, bro, you can't take everything serious. These people are fucking crazy.
And this video is from July 10th of 2024, right? Where she is speaking about the situation and she references her fiance. She still refers to him as her fiance. So I'm like, okay, they were still, you know, hanging out in July. They still was engaged in July.
Did you get all that? Did you guys peep what's going on? Now, remember I told you that in her Breakfast Club interview, she said that she met Papoose July 6th of 2024, which we know she was messing with Papoose way, way before then, allegedly. In this video, July 10th is when this video is recorded. She's still referring to Tony as her fiance. Girl, how many men are you juggling? How many relationships is going? This is you, promiscuous woman right here, living a promiscuous lifestyle and ain't mad about it, ain't sad about it, and unapologetic. See, these kind of harlots, these kind of people with this Jezebel spirit is the reason why you're in this situation in the first place. Because Claressa, we are annoyed. Okay, not only that you act like a teenager and you let these men play you, but you're playing a game. Okay, we are absolutely irritated. You go so hard for these men that won't even stand up for you. Okay, because you are a come up. The only person that sees that Papoose ain't really into you is you. And see, this is what I'm saying. When you play this dangerous game where you overlap and you juggle men, first of all, it's not a good look. And it's going to end horribly. All right? Now, let's go ahead and get into the next video. All right? Now, people may ask, well, how can you tell that Papoose? Are you there? Do you know them? Have you been? No. But I'm human. Okay? I got the common sense that God gave a worker ant. And sometimes you got to read between the lines. If you know body language, if you know human behavior, you can kind of see like We can tell by his actions, by his attitude, by his facial expressions, by his body language when y'all are in interviews or online or out and about, and everybody can see it but you. I know I can see it. I just thought you should know. Okay? I just thought you should know. Now, this man don't nearly go as hard for you as you do for him. Right? And he's always upstairs. He's always upstairs. And I wonder why. Now, Papoose ain't seen this by now. Nigga, your radar is bent. Okay? You're soft. Right? You ain't about that life. The life that you act like you portray, that you all gangster, you rapper of the year, you ain't about that life, bro. And real recognize real. But you know what? We also recognize fake. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and remember, I just showed you this video. I want to reiterate because this is July 10th. This is July 10th, 2024. She's still referring to Tony Rich as her fiance. She said on the Breakfast Club, which we're going to get to that she officially met Papoose July 6th of 2024. And she lies. She will just say anything coming out of her mouth. We just not supposed to point it out. She don't think that we're we're not seeing this. Like, wait, hold up, girl. You done said that you met Papoose 17 different ways on 17 different dates, and you don't think that we see that? This is histrionic behavior, y'all. Now, I'm a doctor. Am I a psychologist? Do I have a PhD? Fuck no. But it's all about the behavior and patterns, and this is what I see. Now, remember, this is the last possible sighting that I found was August 21st of 2024. Claressa Shields, this is on her page. As you guys clearly see, this is Tony Rich. Okay. Also in August of 2024, specifically August 15th, she goes on the interview with the Breakfast Club. All right. So let's go ahead and take this down. And I'm going to go ahead and bring that up. Let me go ahead and get to that. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Y'all, this is a whole mess. Okay. This is a whole mess. And you know, when I go down that, I got to take y'all with me. Okay. We got to put the pieces of the puzzle together. So I hope you don't mind. All right. And thanks for hanging out. All right. So hold on, you guys. Let's get to the Breakfast Club interview where Claressa says that she broke up and is no longer engaged to Tony. Yet we see him on August 21st on your damn page. Girl, stop playing with us. Knock it deep off. Stop playing with us. Stop it. Hold on, y'all. Is this the one? Yeah, I think this is it. Let's get into this. First of all, let me pull it up so you guys can see it as well. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my VIPs. Shout out to my chat. I love y'all. Now, let's go ahead and pull this up, y'all, and let's get to it. We're only going to watch an excerpt of this, okay? So this is the Breakfast Club, y'all. If you want to watch this in its entirety, make your way over to the Breakfast Club Power 105.1 and on YouTube. Okay, after the stream. Let me go ahead and get to the part that we need to listen to, and then we'll get into it. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. And just to let you know, she ain't doing nothing talking about herself. Y'all ain't missing nothing. She's the best. She's the prettiest. She's everybody want her. All the men want her. That's all she talking about. Okay.
Joke.
All right, you guys, sorry about that. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. All right. Now, I just showed you guys, green hearts in the chat if you guys can hear me. I just showed you guys the interview from 2024 that she did with the Breakfast Cup, okay? This was in August 15th of 2024, where she claimed that she was no longer engaged, all right? Now, there is another, hold on, let me get to it. There is another Breakfast Cup interview that she does. And let me go ahead and pull that up. Let me see, y'all. Honestly, you guys, I do apologize for the technical difficulties. I think that I might need to get a new laptop or invest in a new laptop because honestly, sometimes StreamYard does go out and just glitch me out, but it can't just always be YouTube. I mean, StreamYard, because a lot of people use StreamYard. So I just wanted to put that out there. So I will be trying to invest in upgrading my equipment. And I think that's what it is. I think it may be my laptop because I upped my internet speed. So thank you guys for hanging with me. Okay. I really, really appreciate it. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get to my history. Let me go ahead and bring this up for you guys as well, because I do want to bring up the other interview that she did. I think it was 2025, where she claims that she met Papoose. Let me see. Hold on. Let me bring this up so you guys can see this as well. Where she claims that she met Papoose in July 6th of 2020, July 6th of 2024. Okay. Hold on. And I'm just going to bring this up so you guys can see, but I have to actually look it up because I don't see it in my history because I erased it. Okay. So hold on, you guys. Let's go ahead and look this up. And let me make sure you guys can see this as well. Because I want you guys to hear for yourself. Even though I just heard it, I want for you guys to be able to hear for yourself. Let me see. All right. Okay, so Claressa Shields. And this was in 2025, if I'm not mistaken, because she's been on there several times. All right, so let's go ahead and look this up, you guys. And let me see. Hold on. Is this it? Yeah. I think this is it. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let's go ahead and bring this up. And
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
all right, so let me go ahead and get to the part because I already have a timestamp. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let me go ahead and get to the part that I'm talking about. What's up, Shantae? Thank you so much. What's up, Loretta Gibbons? All right, hold on, y'all. Okay, now let me go ahead and get to the part that I'm trying to get to for y'all. Let me see where that is. Hold on. I'll let you guys hear a little bit before and a little bit after, so I don't just stop it right exactly at that point, so you guys can kind of catch it, okay?
Kid could stop that. Yeah.
So I don't. My name be everywhere. Every day every day is somebody else making a damn podcast. It's somebody else making a video. It's somebody else putting pictures. They got old pictures of me, new pictures of me, and pictures of me and Pap. It just every day is something, and it just takes a lot of mind power to just like, you know what? Let me just
welcome to our world. I know, right?
Let me just, just
because
like
right before your movie came out. Yeah, right before it came out, which could have helped sales or whatever it did. But your relationship was revealed in a very messy way. What was going through your mind when that happened? That was early in the morning. Everything just you
funny.
It was early.
I can say that. I was shocked for one.
Yeah.
And I was upset because me and my publicist had been talking about, hey, we're getting ready to have the movie come out on Christmas Day. Let's not have nothing happen. So I had been ignoring so many things.
Okay.
And then this came and it was like, oh, what the hell? And I remember being like, I was frustrated, but I also too was like, keep your cool. Because once again, the direction we're trying to go is not that direction. One, I don't get paid off of drama. A lot of people say that they know me because of that situation or because of Pap. And it was like I had 1.1 million followers before that ever happened. Now I'm at 1.31, 1.4. And it was like, but I also had a movie come out. I had a fight. I'm constantly going viral for anything.
Netflix documentary.
Yeah.
You've been out there.
I've done TV shows, like I rap. So with that, I just like, you know what? It's just, I think that the devil was trying to get in the way. He wanted to see me crash out. And that's why I handled it how I handled it. I promoted my movie. I promoted my fight. And I just continue moving because I have nothing to argue about. Like me and Pap are together. We are happy together. He packed my belts this morning for me to bring my stuff here. We just got back from LA. We're together all the time. He rapped me out. We train together. Like we're together. So I don't really have to argue about anybody about where my spot is with him. It's like that's not my place. Now, there are things that got to get handled, but it's not even my stuff to handle.
Yeah.
It's his.
How did y'all meet?
We met at Shakur fight, July 6th last year.
I met at a fight. Wow, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
How did you know he was the one? How did you? I'm sure dudes kick it to you all the time. How did you know like he was the one?
He's smooth cat, man. See, the thing is, like I told you, I didn't really like boys till I was 15. We're together, so I don't really have to argue about anybody about where my spot is with him. It's like that's not my place. Now, there are things that got to get handled, but it's not even my stuff to handle.
Yeah,
it's his.
How did y'all meet?
We met at Shakur fight, July 6th last year.
I met at a fight. Wow, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
How did you know he was the one? How did you? I'm sure dudes kick it to you all the time. How did you know like he was the one?
He's smooth cat, man. See, the thing is, like I told you, I didn't really like boys till I was 15. So now I've had a few boyfriends here and there. And I remember like Pap, he walked up to me and he shook my hand, which I was like, what the fuck, shake hands? But
Who shakes hands?
That was kind of my mind, like, what the hell? And then he just mentioned like, oh, I watched you fight in the Olympics. I'm a fan. I've been a fan, and I was like, well, I fight in 2 weeks in Detroit. If you free, you should come out. And he like, I'm coming. And I always get that from celebrities though. They always say, oh, we gonna come. And then fight night come and then they don't come. So I didn't think he was coming. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, we took a picture, which I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But we took a picture and I posted it on my page, but it was my second picture because I think G Herbo was the first picture. And then when I posted it, I DM'd him the picture. And I'm like, if you want to come to the fight, here's my publicist number. I make sure you got VIP where you can come to the back and, say hello, whatever. And he was like, all right. So he hit her immediately and we're all in a group text. And then the day of the fight, he texted her and said, hey, I'm here. And then she brought him to the back. And I was like, oh shit, he came to the fight. That's what's up. But I could tell like, you said, how did I know he was the one? So strange. So I came here to the Breakfast Club last year, and he kept saying he wants to go out to eat. When I come to New York, he wants to take me out to eat. And I was just like, why? What do you want to go out to eat for? Like, what's up? And we had been texting back and forth and stuff like that. But he's not hard to read, but he's very like private throughout the text. And so he like, I just want to talk to you in person. So when we talked in person, that's when I was like, dang, I kind of like this dude. And he just was like so kind, so nice. And I think we had a conversation before, like, do you like bad boys or good boys? I like a good guy. Don't be all that nonchalant, stuck up, you the prize. Get the hell away from me. Please.
Knock nigga out, act like that, don't you?
Now that tells us a lot, okay? This tells us a lot. And, you know, I don't look at Papoose as he's a smooth cat. No. How about a smooth cap? Not C-A-T, but C-A-P. All right? He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. You just heard her say he a fan, and he is a fan. He ain't even Captain Saberhole. You want to know why? Because you're the come up. Remy called it. And last year, you just said it. Last year, you guys were texting back and forth. So if you met him July 6th of 2024, and y'all was texting back and forth that whole time, he was talking about he want to take you out to dinner. He was trying to wine and dine you. He's basically trying to get with you. All right. And him and Remy Ma didn't call it quits and fall out until early December of 2024. Are these the texts that Remy Ma found that let him know that he was a low down cheating ass rat? Even though she already knew that. She knew what it was when she got locked up. She knew that this man wasn't going to stay faithful for 2, 3, 4. I don't even know how long she was in there. She could have been in there for 3 weeks, let alone 3 years. She already knew what it was. She just didn't know in what capacity. And on top of that, Papoose had a whole baby on Remy Ma. Have y'all forgotten? Because Remy Ma also mentions that in her video that I showed you guys the other day, where she had to squat on Thanksgiving with a baby mama. So this ninja been trash, all right? Been trash, but we're talking about you, ho. How dare you? And you expect us to celebrate you? This is the problem, okay? This is the problem. You're the problem, okay? You're always running after him, right? You act like Papoose is like Kanye West or something. Like, girl, la, 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 la. Has he even ever put out an album, or is it just all mixtapes? Has he just been featured? Like, bro, where is the Papoose album? Give me the name of the Papoose album, please. Okay, girl? He could not even compete where he can't compare. He can't even compete with 50 Cent. But yet he wants to write a rap dissing 50 Cent, thinking it was going to go somewhere. Girl, nobody's listening to that. It's not on the airwaves. Nobody has it on repeat. It's not being played in the clubs. Knock it off. You know who played it the most? You did. You're the one who played it the most. You're hyping it up, and I don't know why. Because, girl, it's garbage. It's garbage. All right? His lyrics are mid at best. Okay? He got a little skills. I'm not going to say nothing like that, but y'all already know what I think about his whole song. Okay? Garbage. All right? Nobody cares. He's not boosting any algorithm. He's not kicking up dust. All right? And the fact that you are so obsessed with this man lets me know that it's not the man, it's Remy Ma. And I told y'all this. The hype is Remy Ma. Because if you look at narcissish people, we're not going to put any label on her because we're not a doctor. But this histrionic behavior targets the woman. Do you guys see that pattern? Or is it just me? The real draw to this relationship is not Papoose. He is not the prize. The prize is she wants to bump heads and go toe to toe and be compared and be better than If you ask me, she wants to be Remy Ma. Okay? She wants to be Remy Ma. And you like messing with men that are attached to other women. And when they're not attached, you're uninterested. You're not interested. This is the same pattern that we saw with Krishan Rock. Remember? Y'all like to F with men that are already taken or attached to other women. It's so narcissistic. That is sickening. And we are tired. Okay? We are tired. Now, you guys heard her say that. I don't know. Do it what you will with it. Now, before I go on and we look at this ring and compare them, I want you guys to see Remy Ma, okay? Because look, the best revenge is not going back and forth online. It's not seeing who can have the lowest jabs or the most videos or the most views. Revenge is the best. I mean, success is the best revenge, okay? And you know how they say revenge is best served cold? I want y'all to take a look at Remy Ma, okay? Hold on, y'all, because we about to look at Remy Ma. We about to look at Remy Ma. Hold on, y'all. Let me see where Remy Ma is on here. Let's see, you guys. Where is Remy Ma? Hold on, y'all. Where is Remy Ma in here? Oh, maybe I don't have it. Maybe I didn't save it. Hold on, you guys. Let me see, because we're just going to pull it up. Let's just go ahead and pull it up because there is a recent post with Remy Ma, and she is looking good. All right. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. Hold on. Damn, I didn't save it. I could have swore that I saved it, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't planning on showing you guys, but I did see it. And I was just like, let me show Remy Ma, because baby. Damn, I don't even see it now, y'all. Let's see, hold on. No, I don't have it. Wait a minute, who posted this? Let me see, y'all. Hold on. Cause I don't know who posted this. Let's see. Let me look one more time. And I think it was just a recent post. It might have been even on Remy Ma's page. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. No. Let me see. Let me see if I can put in Remy Ma's latest post. Now it wasn't Remy Ma, it was a YouTuber that put it up, but I didn't quite catch who put it up. And she was in blue. I don't know, y'all. We'll catch it again, okay? I really wanted to show you the Remy Ma come up and how good she was looking. Let me see, guys. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. I think it was Charisma Speaks. Hold on. Let me see. Charisma Speaks. Hold on, you guys. Oh my God, it's not even here, Lord. All right, y'all, we'll get back to it because I thought that I was going to be able to look it up, but I can't find it. Y'all, she was looking so good in this video. Let me see. I think we might even have to go to Remy Ma, Remy Ma's IG. All right. Okay, so yeah. Okay, here it goes, y'all. Let's go ahead and look at this. Hold on.
Wow, y'all, Remy is looking. Check out my other commentary and reaction videos. Wow, y'all, Remy is looking so good. I love this for her. She is so beautiful. Check out these photos that she just posted. Wow, she's so unbothered. Let me know what y'all think about Remy's beautiful look and check out my other commentary and reaction videos. Wow, y'all, Remy is looking so good. I love this for her. She is so beautiful. Check out these photos that she just posted. Wow, she's so unbothered. Let me know what y'all think about Remy's beautiful look and check out her commentary and reaction videos.
Now, you guys already see this ring on my thumbnail, but let's get a closer look at this, okay? So I'm going to compare the two rings, and you guys let me know. Cute Remy, yes, exactly. She should just stick to boxing and chill. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I say she should be cheating. I say she should be cheating. Let's be for real. Who's going to be faithful to a married man? Not if he has options. So do I. Yeah, but why would you be engaged? That's the part that you need to leave out. If you're going to cheat because he's still not divorced, why are you engaged? Engaged means it's a committed relationship, right? How are you going to be committed? But use the excuse that he's not divorced yet, so I'm just gonna see other men. Why in the fuck are you engaged? That don't make no sense to me. Why would you be engaged? Engaged, and somebody puts a ring, that means commitment. That means the coochie is closed for business. Right? Last time that I checked, that's on the road to being married. And when you're on the road to being married, you practice, right? Being monogamous. You're dedicating yourself to your man. And then when you get married, it's in the eyes of God. You are proclaiming that you belong with this one man and you are going to be committed to this relationship. So why are you engaged? If you still want to be out here flipping and flopping and be a flipper and a bopper, why are you engaged? You've been engaged. You announced that you were engaged November 12th of last year. Okay, it's been 4 months. And now all this stuff that's coming out with Maserati Bud just makes it all the worse. That's all I'm saying. That makes sense if she wasn't engaged. Like, you can't have it both ways. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too, Bookies. You just can't. All right? Not at least not in my eyes. Okay? I don't run the world, and I was given this world. I didn't make it. But in my eyes, that's what that means. Okay? And if you're going to be committed, you can't be with Maserati Bud. You can't be with Tony Rich and whoever else we don't know about. Because believe me, people are going to start coming out the woodworks. You already see them coming out the woodworks. And then after we compare the rings, there's some more, like Maserati then came out with some new shit. All right. And we'll get to that. But first of all, y'all, let's go ahead and get to the comparison. Let me take this down and we're going to get a closer look. I think don't I have the picture of the ring over here? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Okay. So now I'm going to pull up no, wait. Yeah, let me pull up the ring, the picture of the ring. Hold on, y'all. Let's go ahead with this picture of the ring. Is this it? Okay, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the picture of the ring. Now, if you guys have not seen this post, let me show you the post. Now, you guys see that, right? Let's go ahead and go on over to this post that she put up where she shows off this ring. And did I show you guys the clip of when she ends the engagement with Tony or not? Where she officially ended the engagement with Tony? Oh my God, y'all. Hold on, y'all. And this ring looks very, very similar to the other ring that she had, y'all. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Hold on, y'all, because they're making me sign back in for some damn reason on my Instagram. I hate when they do this. I really do. When it doesn't just come up. Hold on, you guys. Let me see if this is it. Oh my God, Lord. Hold on, y'all, because it's making me sign all the way back in. This is crazy work. Now, you guys take a good look at that ring and let me know. I'm about to pull up the other one that I have. Let me see. I mean, I guess it's good that they have this on your, account so everybody can't easily check in with it. But why they locked me out, I have no idea. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Now, I don't think I showed you guys the video where she claims that she's no longer in a relationship or engaged to Tony. And this is besides the August when she was on the Breakfast Club. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into that too as well. And let me show you guys right quick. All right. Let me bring this up so you guys can see. And then I will show you guys the actual video where I got this screenshot from. Okay. Now, remember, this is on February 8th of 2025, where she claims that she is no longer engaged. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, y'all, and we'll be right back with that post. Okay.
You're talking to. I don't have a husband. It's actually my friend Ray. He came over to turn my heat up on my house for the water. I don't know how everybody keeps saying I'm married. Y'all have never seen me in no wedding dress getting married. You never seen it. I'm not no engaged. Johnny Bones my homie, but I ain't never been engaged to him, dated him, or nothing. Is you cool? Yeah, they had me singing on here. Is that your husband you're talking to? I don't have a husband. It's actually my friend Ray. He came over to turn my heat up on my house for the water. I don't know how everybody keeps saying I'm married. Y'all have never seen me in no wedding dress getting married. You never seen it. I'm not no engaged. Johnny Bones my homie, but I ain't never been engaged to him, dated him, or nothing. Is you cool?
Okay, you guys, that was that was February 8th of 2025. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get into where I got this screenshot from in the first damn place. All right. Let me go ahead and pull that up so you guys can see the actual video. Okay. Now we're going to go right on over here to Instagram and I'm going to show you guys this video. Let's go. Apologize for the technical difficulties, you guys. And let me go ahead and pull this up so you guys can see as well. And let's get to that post. Now, this is where she's announcing that her and Papoose are engaged.
Bling, ding, ding, ding. Engaged. I'm getting tired of people asking me, when your wedding? When your wedding? When you gonna have kids? Like, yeah, every time I'm supposed to be your wife and stuff. You see this big old ring on my finger? Bling, ding, ding, ding. Engaged. I'm getting tired of people asking me, when your wedding? When your wedding? When you gonna have kids? Like, yeah, every time I'm supposed to be your wife and stuff. You see this big old ring on my finger? Bling, ding, ding, ding. Engaged. I'm getting tired of people asking me, when your wedding? When your wedding? When you gonna have kids? Like, yeah, every time I'm supposed to be your wife and stuff. You see this big old ring on my finger?
Now, y'all tell me that don't look like the same ring that she showed off on the very first video that I showed y'all. Does this not look like the same ring that she had when she was engaged to Tony? And if it's not the same ring, who in the hell buys a similar ring? If I was a man, I would want my ring to look nothing like any ring that she has ever had. To me, this looks like the exact same engagement ring that Tony took his rabbit ass with his snorkel and everything and fished it up out the pond. Do y'all need a closer view of it or not? Because what's going on? What kind of trickery are you trying to pull on us? I feel like Claressa is lying, and I feel like Papoose is playing along with it. Now, unless you guys can really show me the video, the post, the announcement, because it may just very well be out there, I just couldn't find it, of Papoose acknowledging, celebrating, posting that he literally, in real life, proposed to this woman. Please let me know. Drop it in the comments. DM me on blow_nay on IG. Hell, you can email me at theblownationsociety@gmail.com. Feel free, because I could not find for the life of me Papoose acknowledging that he had proposed on November 12th. You guys see the date on this post. You guys see the date on this post is November 12th of 2025, right? So February, officially, she called off of 2025. She was no longer engaged to Tony. Next thing you know, November 12th of 2025, she is now engaged to Papoose. It's been what, 3-4 months now? Have you guys heard Papoose come and claim this or acknowledge this? I'm just asking. I just want to know. Because if not, she's playing a very, very trifling game. She is trying to fool us all, and she thinks that we're going to go along with this narrative without pointing out the controversy, without pointing out that things aren't adding up, without pointing out the overlapping of men. Because that's clearly what I see. Do y'all see that ring? Take a good look at it, because I'm about to go and show y'all the very first post that we showed, okay, that I showed you guys. And this looks like the exact same engagement ring that this nigga fished out the pond, snorkel and all. The river, the lake. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I don't know where he went. But he dived into a body of water and retrieved some of them. I don't believe that he threw it in the water in the first damn place. Because who does that? You can pawn this, give it to the next hole, melt it down, something, anything besides throwing this ring in the river, in the lake, in the pond, in the pool. Hell, I don't know. So I don't believe that for a minute. I believe he just told her that. Okay? So y'all let me know. Do y'all see it? Let me go over to the chat so I can check this out, because this looks like the exact same ring. Now, remember, Claressa also did the 20B1. We're not going to look at that video. I'll just pop it up here. You guys remember she did the 20B1 in November 12th, the same date that she claims that her and Papoose got engaged. Same date, or within a few days. I mean, I looked on this. I looked on this post. This is just a screenshot from the actual post of the 20B1. So on that exact same date that she did this 20B1, November 12th, in and around that date, I think it's November 12th, if I'm not mistaken. Don't crucify me. I encourage everybody to do their own research. All you got to do is go on YouTube. Go on the YouTubes and look up the 20B1. I'm pretty sure it's November 12th of 2025. If we look at the date on this post, it is what? November 12th of 2025. She conveniently is engaged to Papoose. Is this her own narrative? Is she making this up in her little pea brain of her head of hers? Chicken head, chicken fed with a dick in your mouth, out and about with your man like it never took place. I just want to put bad bitches. All them nights I never had bitches. Now I'm all up in their ass bitches. Mad at your boyfriend, ain't you? You's a bad girl. Gotta spank you. Gotta thank you for that head clinic. Explicit. Hella photogenic. Huh? Tell your friends where to, so it won't get back to the soulmate. Use Colgate. Gotta thank you for that head clinic. Right? Man, she took the whole 8 and ran with it and let Mailman hit it and Hitman hit it. Girl, you chicken fed with a dick in your mouth. I'm just going to leave it at that. All right? And you're out and about with your man like it never took place. That describes the situation to me. Okay? Now, let me go ahead and compare the other picture. Let me show y'all. I got to take this down and go back to the other picture that we had, okay? Hold on, y'all. Now, this is on YouTube, so let's get back to YouTube, and I'm going to show you the very first ring when Tony proposed to her in 2018. Okay, March of 2018. I mean, March of 2022. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back to that. Let's go back to this and let's check the date. And I want you guys to take a real good look at this ring. It bears repeating. And thank y'all for hanging with me. Thank you for letting a sister roll. Okay. Now, I don't think my eyes are deceiving me, but I do want I want you guys to weigh in on this. And I would like to see your perspective. All right. Your POV and what you guys think. All right. Hold on. let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. I'm gonna play a little bit, but I'm gonna fast forward.
Take you to every party. I remember how much you loved to dance. Do everything I should have done. And I was young. Do all the things I should have done. When I was a man. Thank you.
It's called 7 Spices. So we got, oh yeah, this it right here. Right here, right here. Right here.
What are you doing?
Shout up. Andre.
What's up, Sherry? You gotta show up for the birthday, girl.
You have to put the biggest smile on your face that I like.
Right. What's going on? Party all time. So this turns out to be an engagement party. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
That's what's up.
I'm on Oh, champ, you can't be messing up. You can't be doing this, man. We can't put you in a ring like this, champ. Sit down, man.
Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam.
She need a corner. She need a corner break. Cut me. Oh, man. Let's see it. Oh, you see that thing? This boy gets distracted. My head is shaking. Damn, champ.
Oh my God.
You wifey now. You wifey now, baby.
Did you get all that? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? What a weird ass. I never heard about Papoose giving her no ring, but that looks just like the ring her ex-fiance gave her weirdo. You thought you could fool us, didn't you? You didn't fool me. You fooled them out there, okay? The people that like to drink the Kool-Aid and go along and get along and don't think for themselves, oh, you got them wrapped around your finger, your ring finger. But let's keep going, y'all, because I'm going to give y'all a clear picture. That ain't nothing. Wait till I do a freeze frame on this freaking ring. She really thought she was going to get away with it. She really thought she was going to get away with it. Claressa Holyfield. You a hoe out here. Promiscuous Girl was a freaking song, girl. Okay? Promiscuous Girl was a whole damn song. It's not a lifestyle that we would even look up to or respect. All right? Cheating is not to be respected. I don't care if motherfuckers do it every day of their life. I don't care if it's the American way. Okay? It's disrespectful. It's not honorable. And it's wrong, because what happens when you get cheated on? And I'm speaking to you in the chat. Anybody that's listening. The bitches in the back. Okay? The bums in the bushes. How do you feel when you get cheated on? Is it fair? Is it cool? Is it acceptable? Does it make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside? Or do you feel like taking a nigga neck off? Do you feel like slapping a hoe, busting out windows, flattening tires, or all the above? Because I know that's how I felt. All of the above. It don't feel good. Why? Because it's not right. When somebody betrays your trust and does it so blatantly behind your back, because once you find out the details, you'll be like, what? So don't tell me that this is all right and acceptable. Let's keep going, because I want y'all to see the real good close-up shot of this harlot's engagement ring.
What is wrong with you? You stuck with me forever now. Oh my God.
Now the real question, who taking who last name?
I'm gonna take care of it. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we gonna work it out.
Play with my friend.
Chill.
Let me.
Get yours, get yours. You think you're getting married, though?
Put it over here. Let me read that thing. I'm so happy I didn't get no makeup done. What the hell?
Oh, man, surprise, surprise.
Tony, how you ain't crying?
What? My lashes need to come off.
Man. There it is, man. There it is.
How could we not cry?
Oh my God.
What you did? You proposed to my friend. No, you did. Congratulations, you guys. I know I can be hard to deal with.
Let me just ask a question, man, because you colorful, you know. Is the wedding gonna be traditional black and white, or can we expect the
We are not doing green. No, I'm telling you now, no.
There is the picture of the ring, a close-up of that picture of the ring that Tony Rich gave to Claressa Shields in March 18th of 2022. There it goes. You see the 3 bands. You see how big it is. Who wants to copy a ring? Oh, will you marry me? And he gives her a damn near identical ring. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You a hoe out here. You are a perpetrator. You a liar, and the truth ain't in you. And guess what? Your raps ain't real. Your raps ain't real. Somebody just said that's the same damn ring. I'm about to put up the screenshot of the fast forward to November of 2025, the same day this poll went on 20B1, when she explains, oh, it's all right, me and Papoose already talked about it. It was already pre-planned. That was just for show. That was just for publicity. That was just for clout. Do anything for clout. You do anything for clout. Don't take us on a roller coaster ride with you, okay? What do we scream for? This is our theme park, beach. We're not screaming for you. We're not cheering for you. We're not clapping for this crap. You and Papoose should be ashamed of yourself. Society as a whole should get a whooping. Okay? Somebody need to take y'all to a Burger King parking lot where ain't nothing but room and opportunity for you to get your ass whooped. And I mean that figuratively. You deserve a smack for that. All right? You want to be, it's like you want to be a reality star. You want to be a fucking influencer. You want to be a baddie. You want to be a boxer. Choose one, because you know what? You reminded me of Krishan. That histrionic-ish behavior. Tired of it. Fucking tired. And I'm going to keep pointing it out. I don't give a damn. I'm going to keep pointing it out. Let's look, because y'all I haven't put it up yet. Now let's look at, fast forward. This is the same damn ring. Fast forward to November of 2025. I'm married. I'm engaged. I'm engaged. Where the fuck is Papoose? Papoose, bring your punk ass to the front of the congregation. Now, could I be wrong? Hell yeah, I could be wrong. But does this look like the same ring to you? This big ass chunky ring. And I know the bigger the ring, the more the value, the more, I get that. But the same ring with the same 3 bands, even if it's not the same ring, why would you want to have it constructed as the same as the ring she already got? 2022, Tony Rich. Hold up. Let's see if it's going to come up. Hold on, y'all. 2025, Papoose. Look like the same damn ring to you? Let me see. It got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In the main center, it has what? 9 diamonds. It has 3 bands, 2 skinnier bands on the outside, 1 thick band on the inside. Okay? 2025, Papoose. $2022. Now, like I said, this may very well be a different ring, but why would you want to have the same ring? Why? 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 Now, like I said, this is my perspective. This is all allegedly. And like I said, this could be a different ring. Okay? We have to leave that option open because, first of all, I haven't seen it in person. I'm not no diamond expert. We haven't seen it at all angles. So we have to leave that door open. I'm not for sure that this is the same ring, but it damn sure looks like it. Even if it isn't, why would you want the same style ring from 2 different men? Why would Papoose have the same style ring and give it to her? That just baffles me. I don't know. It just baffles me. Okay? But it was something that was interesting that I wanted to bring up. and get you guys' perspective on it, okay? Like I said, this is my perspective, and everything is allegedly. Now, as far as Papoose, you're already wrong for flossing your relationship and flossing his relationship in public, right? In a public arena. But what I want to tell y'all is if that shower footage comes out, it's over. It's over. You were married and you were a kept man. He was a kept man. Respectfully disrespectful. You're disrespectful and ungrateful and a punk. And there's no excuses at all. You was a punk. Period. And if you stay for the bag, if that shower, if more comes out, because we're about to go to Instagram, because some more than came out, y'all. Some more ish than came out. I tell you, this is like a real slow leak. And it's going to be a real slow creep. And they got Papoose looking like a whole punk out here. All right? And I believe if he stays for the bag, because he's used to being a kept man, bro, you have been officially dissed, partner. Okay? And your bitch assness is showing. That's all I'm saying. Now, let's go out over here. And you know what? I already know the routine of what happens if they break up. It's so classic. She about to call you out in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? What she's gonna say is you're gay. You like your a-hole to be played with. She's gonna talk about the size of your D. And is that pretty much the recipe that these women out here use when they break up with somebody? They say the same freaking 3 things. He gay, he got a small dick, and he like his a-hole played with. You're gonna talk about how broke you are, how this you are, how that you are. Girl, it's gonna play out like a book. Okay, we done heard this story. I feel like yawning now, but I can't get myself to yawn. Y'all know the classic get back that these women use. And I'm sick of it. Let's go ahead and fast forward, because before I let y'all, before we go through this tea, because as we go through the tea, somebody is online pissing. Okay, so let's get to what we missed while we've been going through this. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. Like I said, maybe this is not the same ring, but to me, looks like the same fucking ring. And I still can't find anything of Papoose publicly. When you claim a woman, you're going to come out in public and claim a woman. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. Let me know, you guys. Let me know. And I'm coming to the chat. Let me come to the chat so I can see what you guys can see. Before we even get into the new tea and the updates and what's going on, Geisha 305 and said something. I'm pretty sure there's something new on 50 Cent page. And Maserati Bud ain't stopped talking. He got a couple of new posts up on his page. And we about to key and get into it. But first, y'all see how these bands are the same? The 2 skinny bands. And then the bands are in the middle are kind of like nuggets, right? Y'all see that? Y'all can't tell me y'all don't see that. Let me get to the chat. Because I know my peeps got my back. I know I ain't crazy. Same fucking ring. Is that the same damn ring? With a new storyline? And it's a question. You see in the chat, in the title, I didn't put this is the same ring. I believe that that's the same ring. I don't know for sure. I'm not a fucking diamond expert. I ain't never met this hoe. I ain't never held her hand and, girl, let me look at your ring. I ain't never did that. Probably will never meet this woman in my whole fucking life. And I don't give a that looks like the same ring she's claiming that Papoose gave her. And that's the reason why I think we can't find anything of Papoose confirming that he has proposed to Claressa. Conveniently, on the same day she did the 20B1. See, she makes up this narrative and this storyline as she goes along to fit her narrative, to make her look good, to live out her happily ever after. This is a happily ever after ass having hope. That's what she is. A happily ever after having asshole. And she makes this fairy tale up as she goes along. Perfect with histrionic behavior. Perfect for a narcissist. I'm stuck. I don't know what to say. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. What's up, GG77? You said, I saw this video. That lady was in the army. She was going to slap Claressa because Claressa put her out recently behind her ex. Ooh, wow, with Papoose. Y'all see that? Yeah, I didn't know the story behind that, y'all, but I was just going down the timeline. Thank you so much, GG77, for filling us in with that. She is signed to Zeus. They was at the fight she was supposed to do on a show on Zeus. Okay. First, I thought it was Papoose. You said her ex. I'm like, yep, that sounds right. Pap not marrying her. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you, Melinda. Thank you, Melinda. She said it's the same. The lighting is just different on them. Thank you. So I'm not out here alone. I'm not crazy. Did Claressa say said her girl cousin or aunt wanted to marry her and was stealing her money? She was getting $5,000 a week. Yep, she sure did. I just didn't bring that on the slide, but you're right. Claressa is like Krishan, attached himself to rappers. Yep, none knew them at first. Exactly. What's up, Nikki? Hello there. What is up? Thank you so much for coming in, tapping in. Thank you for the positivity. Welcome, welcome. A blogger said 50 Cent screws Claressa Shields too. Oh, he said that, yeah, they might have when she went to that white party. You know how people can be overcome by celebrity and get fanned out. I mean, I was one of them. You know, I used to be fanned out all the damn time. I can't deny that because there'd be too many people that would come out of woodworks and be like, girl, you remember when you met Snoop Dogg? Remember when you did this? Remember when you was at this concert, that concert? I was fanned out, okay? I wore a shirt that says, I'm with the band. If you know, you know, okay? Back in the days, they used to have T-shirts for groupies that would go backstage and try to get with the band and try to get backstage. There would be a saying that says, I'm with the band, okay? I got some of those T-shirts in the making. So y'all just be ready for my new T-shirts that are coming out, okay? I'm with the band, all right? Telling all his business, exactly. You said, I don't hold the industry puppets to a high standards. Yeah. Unfortunately, I used to. I mean, that was really the Gen X whole generation. I hate to say it. I can't get out of it. I can't untalk myself out of it. I can't hide it. That was our generation. That was the attitude. That was what was in. This is how we were raised into this type of mentality. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. Okay. I'm with the band was one of the attitudes that and to really celebrate and put these celebrities on a pedestal, you have to remember Generation X is the first generation that was still young enough to access and go into technology and all of this that we have now, but we are old enough to remember before the internet. Now, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I like it. I love it. But you have to understand that there was a time when there was no internet. We didn't have access to celebrities like this. It was very, very controlled. We weren't able to see you on Instagram cooking. We weren't able to interact with you. We had very limited access to you. We had to go to a concert or a book signing. And even then, the access was limited. Their image, their personality was all shaped before we even got it, before it was so watered down, before it got to MTV, before it got to BET, before it got to 106 in Park, all of those interviews and all the appearances were all curated, you guys. All right. So I did come from that era. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So I did come from an era where we did pedestalize and worship these entertainers. I don't know. Now, is that the case anymore? No. But just to put that out there, you said, "Ah, Pap, and I hope you didn't tell that big mouth Remy a business because she's telling it all." Yep. If you told her business, it's about to be a boomerang effect on your ass. Your rabbit ass is about to get it. You said you should look at the water advocate lady from the same city, Claressa, from an interview of her getting kicked out and her kids and Claressa over her ex. Ooh, y'all. What is up? I'm late. What's up, y'all, girl? You are right on time. She said her aunt proposed to her, and I heard she used to get an SSI for Claressa Shields. No, the mama used to get an SSI for Claressa Shields, okay? The mama used to get a SSI check for Claressa Shields, all right? Now, as a matter of fact, let's go into that because I got that pulled up. I went over that. So before we get to the new tea, let me go ahead and just pull that up for you guys right quick, all right? I think we've saw enough of this because, look, this is all I can show y'all, all right? This is all I can show y'all. To me, it's the same fucking ring, all right? So let's take this down. Now, hold on, y'all. Make sure you smash that like button, you guys. Turn on your notifications. Become part of the Boulogne Society. Grab your membership now, all right? Subscribe, like, and comment. It's all free ski, okay? And it helps us get into the algorithm. It helps us grow. We are on the road to 10K, you guys. I will be putting some more merch up. You guys will have that. And make sure you check out my digital all-in-one courses, you guys, in order to help you start your own business and find your own spot in space, okay? On this here social media streets, okay? Because this is where it's at. Hold on, you. Now, like I said, did we ever hear Papoose ever publicly propose or even acknowledge it? Now, also, couldn't this work in Remy Ma's favor? Couldn't this work in Remy Ma's favor when it comes to divorce that hasn't been finalized yet? Right? Now, let's go ahead and get what I wanted to show you guys. All right. And if you ask me, Claressa is dumb for no damn reason, okay? And I feel like she is not wrapped too tight. Now, a lot of people spoke out and exposed her for being a bad actor, okay? She a fake hater, okay? And she's mentally OFF, all right? Now, if you ask me, I can see that she got crazy eyes and she is 1 6-pack short she's 1 can short of a 6-pack. Okay. I wouldn't invite her to my picnic, but you guys may come down on me. Oh, I didn't say she was OFF. Okay. I didn't say she was a hater. I could just tell, but her best friend has spoke out as well as her cousin. So let's go ahead and get into that since y'all brought it up. Okay. And let's see. Hold on. Because I already had it up. I already had it brought up. Hold on, you guys. Let me go here. Let's go ahead and take this down. And let's go ahead and get into this, okay? before we get to the up-to-date tea, let's go ahead and finish this off. Hold on, y'all. Now, I have her best friend who spoke out. And then we'll get to her cousin who also spoke out, y'all. And they had some insight, and it really let us know the real Claressa before the fame. And that's what counts, right? Character counts. The next videos I'm about to show you let you know that character counts. Okay? Let me see. All right, so let's go ahead and get into her best friend exposing Claressa Shields. I'll let you guys know the date and give credit where credit is due in a moment. But let's go ahead and get into this video. Jada the boxer, if you guys want to watch this video, this is where I'm getting it from. And this was posted a year ago, specifically, hold on, April 1st of 2024, okay? Well, I guess 2 years ago. All right. Now let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on.
Proud of her. Because at one point we were best friends for 9 years, and I was really there for her. I was, one point in time, her teeth was toe up. Her teeth was not as straight as it is now. Okay. She got work done. So, she went to the Olympics twice, 2012, 2016. So she's a 2-time gold medalist. And I'm just, I was very proud of her. We were really cool at one point. So when that situation happened, she was in Flint, Michigan. I was in Toledo, Ohio, and I was crying. I was like, bro, like, I told her everything Otha tried to do to me, and the manipulation tactics, all of that, like crying my eyes out. She was like, nah, bro. She was like, I'm finna come get you right now because he tried to make a pass on me when I was 12 years old, saying I was thick and stuff like that. Yeah, once again, this dude. So, she was like, I don't want you sleeping there again because I got a bad feeling like he gonna try to, like, me. So I was like, yeah. I feel that too. So I went ahead and I went to go get I got Red Roof. Like I booked a room at Red Roof, and she came and picked me up. And mind you, we had never seen each other in person before. We had always communicated like on Instagram, FaceTime, on the phone, like, you know what I'm saying? So like when I won my first Golden Gloves tournament, like she was on FaceTime, like she was happy for me, all of that. Well, I thought she was. So anyways, she picks me up with now her ex-boyfriend, and it was just like, it was cool. Like, it was like, wow, the big sister I never had, because I'm the oldest in my family. So I was like, wow, the big sister I never had. And she has a bunch of siblings, but she was like, I'm like the little sister she never had. So our bond was cool. So from May to like, I'll say August, we were having a ball and stuff like that. But it was signs that I would see of her just like, why are you acting like that? Like, why are you acting like that towards me? Like, why do you want to start something with me? So it started off with, she was going through a lot. She was like, how would you like, because she was going to pick me up, but she was like, how would you like to live with me? I've been depressed, and I know you go through depression too, but you still get up and train. She was like, I don't even have the motivation and energy to train. And I was like, of course, because I was already going to get an apartment in Ohio. I didn't want to go back to Virginia. So I was like, I'm just give me an apartment. But it was sketchy or whatever, but I was still going to get an apartment. And she was like, no, like, you can save your money. Just, you can live with me. I take care of everything. Like, just basically be my full-time training partner. And I said, bro, I got you. Even in the midst of my depression and stuff like that, I put my healing and stuff like that on pause for her. So, did that. We training. It wasn't right off the bat because she was going through stuff in her body. She was pregnant, but she couldn't have the baby because she couldn't have it. If she would have kept it, she would have died. So it was an ectopic pregnancy. So she went ahead and she could only walk around the track. So she walked around the track like 11 times. So I was like, look, I'm going to run around the track for the first half, like, you know, for the first 5 times I'm going to run around the track, and then they get my running out the way. And then the next 6, I'm going to walk with you. So I would always do that with her. I would make her meals. I would make her, you know, her breakfast burritos and stuff like that. That's what she liked. So I was there for her. Like, that was my sis. You know what I'm saying?
Now, y'all, we are going to get into the rest of this video. Depression, mental illness, family history. She just said that she was pregnant. It was the ectopic pregnant, meaning that the baby was on the outside of the uterus, so she could not have her baby. Pregnancy. She would never let us know that, right? You know, Claressa is the kind of woman that always think that somebody wants her man. You know, have you ever been around a woman that's like that, who always think you're like, girl, what girl? She is that type of woman. The type of woman she is, and the type of friend that she is if she don't like somebody, she don't want you to like that person either. And when you like that person, or you don't have a problem with that person, especially if y'all get along, or you have a good you have a good personality, she will hate you for who you are. Now she's acting like she hates you simply because you're talking to Joanne and she don't like Joanne and them. You know what I'm saying? You talking to Coco and them and Peaches and them, and she don't like Peaches and them. But it's really who you are and your personality. This is the type of woman that Claressa portrays, puts herself out there to be. Okay? Really know that real recognize reals, but we also recognize fake. Let's get back to what her best friend had to say about her.
Always a real friend. So, you know, she would cry, and it was problems going on in her past relationship, and I would, you know, they would ask for my advice. I would help them out. And, you know, I'm not one to gossip about what you're going, you know, it's not, when I see my friends hurting, it's not tea to me, you know, but that's how she is. So they, you know, she ended up messing with somebody else, and now she's with that person. Like, they're still together now. So both of us went to his gym, because she was like, I need to go to an actual gym. And it was COVID, so a lot of gyms were closed down. So we went to the one that she's with now. We went to his gym. I mean, as soon as she laid eyes on him, she was attracted to him. I'm not trying to be mean. I do not find that man attractive. He is ugly to me, and I'm just keeping it real. He was never cute to me. And I said that. She was like, which one do you find attractive? I said, the short, dark skin one with the dreads. Who is that? Mind you, she was shocked that I even said that. And I said it quick, because she kept trying to hook me up with people the whole time I was there. And I was like, bro, I'm not interested. I'm not giving nobody my number. They can follow me on Instagram, but I'm not giving you my number. I was like, yeah, we in Flint, like, nah. So, but when I saw him at the time, I was like, who is that? How many kids he have? Do he take care of her? He has one. Okay. Do he take care of her? Okay, cool. Like, that's all that matters. He got a job. He stayed. Oh, okay, cool. Like, I knew who I was interested in. I didn't want your man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we training, and it'll be times where she just randomly be like if her and her sister just got into an argument, they can be back cool like that. But it's so toxic. Like, I never liked that. And I'm not that type of person. Because they be talking to each other recklessly. So she was like, I can't wait till we start fussing at each other. And I said, what? I said, why though? I said, I don't do that. Like, what y'all got going on? I guess, you know, it's her sister Brianna. I said, that's what y'all do, but I don't do that. And even her sister, as crazy as she can be, she was like, girl, you don't leave that girl alone. Like, why are you doing all that? And at the time, her niece was staying with her, which me and her niece were close. I was 22, her niece was like 16. And I was helping her niece a lot because she was going through stuff with her mom and stuff at home. So you know, I was with her niece a lot and spent time with her, and then her ex-boyfriend that she was with when she was a teenager, his little sister would always come over. So I would just give them advice like, hey, don't do this. Y'all are gonna be like, I'm speaking life over them. Like, y'all are gonna be successful when y'all get older, like in the name of Jesus, like period. So I did all of that, and I tried to be a great role model for them, and you know, just give them advice with stuff because they would ask me a bunch of questions. I don't know. It was just she did too much. So even her niece was like, "Why is Rest doing that? Like, girl." So, anyways, fast forward. She just kept. It's like she would tell me before we would go to a function, to a party or whatever. She would tell me like, "Hey, um, I don't like that person." I said, "Claressa, that's not my problem, bro. Like, you got beef with that person. I don't have a problem with that person. I'm not going to treat that person wrong because you don't like them. We are grown. Like, bro, grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You too good for that." So, you know, I would be nice and I would look at her like, be nice. Like, stop doing it. Like, you are looked at as a hero. Okay. And Flint. So you need to chill with that. It's not that serious. Stop having beef with people. I'm a real friend. I'm not an enabler. So she would always do that, and she would get upset how people would love me. And I would peep that, but I would just be in denial about it. I would ignore it because I just like, God, please, I don't want nothing to start. Like, why is she making everything so complicated? It's like, and I would have real talks with her, like, bro, you're acting jealous right now over the most dumbest stuff. I say you are beautiful. Like, your mouth gets you in trouble, but you're a beautiful person. Like, it's no need for you to do what you do to me. And she would admit, like, okay, yeah, I was wrong for that, this, that, and the third. But I'm like, bro, you really need to stop that. Cause I don't even play that with my own family. And I keep trying to give you a chance. I don't like that. Like, chill. So her dude, we're in the gym. Fridays that they do circuits and stuff.
Okay, so you heard what she had to say. She basically laid out Claressa's character, okay, and the way that she moves out here in the real streets. Now, you know, reality meets reality means there's a reality on social media that we all live, okay? We all experience, but we don't live it. But then there's the real reality. You know, like when you're in your living room and you turn off the internet and you walk your rabbit ass outside and you go and touch grass. That's the real reality. All right. And a lot of times when reality meets reality, that's what I mean. The reality on social media and the real reality when you get off internet and you go in your kitchen and start cooking some beans, greens, tomato, lamb, pork, log. That's the real reality. When you got to drop your kids off at school and go pick they up, okay, and pack a lunch with Lunchables and shit, that's real reality. When you got to take your car to a real mechanic and get your tire changed because it just went flat on Second Ave and Carnegie Avenue, that's the real reality. Okay. And this is what Claressa is, girl, you messy as hell. And you're not showing us the real you. Okay? And in everything that we've seen, I can conclude that this is what would make her a cheater, right? Like she was calling Remy Ma out for, right? Right? A lot of her relationships overlapped. So that means you were juggling 3 men that we know about, maybe even more. You're a cheater. And you live a promiscuous lifestyle and you're shameless about it. And we're going to keep calling you out on it. Now, let's go ahead and get on to what the cousin had to say, because the cousin speaks on Claressa's fake ass career, attaching herself to famous men, and her shiesty dealings with a crooked company. Okay. She also hints to a promiscuous lifestyle, maybe not polyamorous, but threesomes are not necessarily polyamorous. Polyamorous is where you date more than one person and you guys all agree. You're all in unison. Everybody knows about everybody else, and you guys are all in agreement to have a polyamorous relationship. A threesome and cheating and going behind each other's back is a total different ball game. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get into what her cousin had to say about this, about Claressa. Okay, so let's get into that. Now, make no mistake about it. Tony Rich didn't speak out on Claressa, and he has his own reasons, but his family did. Now, we're not going to go as far as that, but I encourage you guys to go on over to YouTube, go on over to the YouTube streets, all right, and check that out too, because his family spoke out and they said some shit. All right, now I'm not going to be a spoiler. There's no spoiler alert, but let's get into what her cousin had to say about her. Okay, let me go ahead and pull that up. Hold on, you guys, and let's see exactly what her cousin had to say. Now, I hope I have that pulled up, you guys. Hold on, because her cousin speaks on her too as well. Hold on. Let me see if I can get to that as well. Is this her cousin speaking out? Love triangle. Hold on, you guys. I have to pull this up. And I will be back in the chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. Okay, thanks for the love. Thanks for the support, you guys. I really appreciate you guys joining this conversation and supporting the Bologna Media. I really appreciate you guys, all right? Like I say all the time, you guys are the glue. Let me see. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all, I went through so many videos to research this, and I'm glad I was able to bring this to you guys. But let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Hold on, let me bring this up and actually take this down. All right, you guys, let's go. Oh, let me let you guys know this is from Glamura on YouTube. And this was 2 months ago that this was posted. All right. I don't know if the actual interview date, but this is when this was posted. All right, let's go. Oh, I got to rewind it too. Hold on, guys. It's buffering. I apologize.
When that does not happen, she calls it hate. The truth is,
Sorry about that, guys.
How old do you think I am? Now, how old do you think I am? Just a pea-size amount. I'm gonna place it right on this bag.
Order. You know, something like that. I got sisters that still put their name on foods, but they got money. It's like, what are you doing? You can go. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't never. The only people like I got is gunshot. Yeah. So, all right. So you guys are at odds. The baby's back with you. When does Claressa? At what point does Claressa's career take off? Her career took off.
Okay, honestly, you guys, I think this is the interview that she did with Unwind with Tasha K. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's Tasha K's voice. So I did want to give credit where credit is due. But we are here. We're here now, and let's go ahead and get into this. Okay. All right.
It's very rare. Do your research on Win Records. Win Records was founded in. Was founded in 2022. In 2024, they said that Papoose was the executive producer of whatever the fuck the fake ass department. Now all of a sudden everything is about Win Records. When the fuck this? All I'm hearing is Win Records, Don King. Don King, Win Records. And if you know anything about Don King and Mike Tyson, that should wrap that all up with a nice little bow for you. Don't look off. Sip your tea. Come on, let's have a drink. Cheers. Let's have a drink together.
I don't too.
So you're saying that Claressa is not the GWOAT? No, I'm not saying that she's not the GWOAT. I'm saying she is the greatest woman of all times of her era. But you don't feel like she's successful? I feel like she's as successful as it's going to get for her with no branding and with being messy as hell. Elaborate. When you think of Claressa Shields, what is the brand behind her besides her talking shit, knocking people? Well, she don't even knock people out. She just beat them at points. She's a technical fighter. She's not a knockout fighter. She's a technical fighter. She fights for points. Pay attention to it.
According to her cousin, she does not have strong branding or major sponsorships, and that is hurting her career. The cousin claims that she is mostly known for drama, arguments, and speaking badly about other people online. The argument is that this behavior keeps her from moving forward professionally. On the surface, that criticism may sound honest, but the delivery exposes something else entirely. When you sit on the internet and speak against your own family member, especially someone who has helped you or looked out for you, you are not just exposing them, you are also revealing your own character. That is where the contradiction appears. Calling someone messy while behaving the same way is a clear case of hypocrisy. It is the classic situation of the pot calling the kettle black. If your cousin truly cared about your growth, protection, or well-being, the conversation would have stayed private. Family issues should not be turned into public entertainment.
Okay, so you heard what the cousin had to say, and the thoughts afterwards do make sense too as well. Okay, we can call both y'all out. All right, we can call both of them out, but this is not about her cousin. This is about Claressa. Now, I thought this was the clip where she's talking about she got an SSI check. Hold on, y'all, because it might just be another video. Not only does she talk about Claressa's mom was called out for getting an SSI, a disability check, not an SSI. Well, I guess it's the same. I don't know. But specifically in the video, she says that her mom had been collecting a check, a disability check for Claressa when she was, since she was about 9 years old. And later on down the line, Claressa was sent a phone call or a letter saying that she had to pay back almost $25K. Now, she didn't know at the time why. And it turns out that her mom had secretly been getting a disability check from for Claressa because she was mentally OFF. Now, I don't know exactly what it was. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see. Let's see if it's here, y'all. Maybe it was I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get into this. Claressa Shields exposed. I think this is it. Okay. Also, what they got into in this video is that Tony and Claressa could have been into threesomes. And this is where that overlapping of relationships come. That's where the lack of accountability and being shameless by being out there being promiscuous. Like I tell you, lust is the easiest way, all right, for the devil to get to you, all right, for them demons to attack you. And they bring into focus on a woman named Nigeria. Now, I know her sister's name is Brianna, but I think Nigeria was her stylist, her lover, and her BFF too. All right. So let me see if this is the one. No, this is not it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I don't have it. But anyway, y'all, that's what was said. It doesn't seem like I have that video because that's not the video. The one that we were about to watch, that is not the video. Let me see, guys. No. Let me see if I can bring up, because I wrote down the name of the YouTuber that had it, but I don't see it. Let me see, guys, if I can find it. No. We got back together. Let me see if I can bring it up because for some reason I did write down the name of the YouTuber. Let me see. Uzair Khan. Let me see. Because most of the time you can't look up the let me see if I can look it up, y'all. Because I jotted it down, so I really don't know. Let's see. Oh my God, it's two of y'all. Yeah, y'all, we're not gonna really get into that because I don't know where it is, but that's what was said, okay? I didn't plan on bringing it up for you guys, but that's what was said on that video. I just thought I would share that with you. Yeah, it's not here. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the tea that's happening now, okay? All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and bring this up. And let's get into the tea of today, y'all. What have we missed since we've been, you know what I'm saying, catching up and spilling tea, all right? Let's see the latest tea that's being spilled right now, okay? Play a little catch up, get you guys up to date before I let you guys go, all right? Hold on. Now, let's see, y'all. Now, what I want to do is this it? Oh, here we go, right here. Hold on, y'all. This is about the being disabled and all that. This is where the disability check. I didn't know it was on IG, but since I got it, let's go. Let's get it.
How unhinged she really the fuck is. Y'all think that I'm unhinged. You think I'm off my fucking rocker. Y'all know she used to get a disability check.
How did the Disability Association get up in here in this conversation? What disability check did Claressa used to draw? She's not supposed to be fighting if she has a disability, right?
No, when she won her first Olympics, her mama, she found out. So when she won the Olympics the first time, so she came for and told her she owed them like $25,000. And when she asked them what for, it was because her mother had been getting a fucking disability check for her since she was like 9 years old.
What was the diagnosis?
The same as everybody else in our family, mentally fucking deranged. She's gonna find out just how unhinged she really the fuck is. Y'all think that I'm unhinged. You think I'm off my fucking rocker. Y'all know she used to get a disability check.
How did the Disability Association get up in here in this conversation? What disability check did Claressa used to draw? She's not supposed to be fighting if she has a disability, right?
No, when she won her first Olympics, her mama, she found out. So when she won the Olympics the first time, so Spears came to her and told her she owed them like $25,000. And when she asked them what for, it was because her mother had been getting a fucking disability check for her since she was like 9 years old.
What was the diagnosis?
The same as everybody else in our family, mentally fucking deranged. She's gonna find out just how unhinged she really the fuck is.
Did y'all get all that? Did y'all get all that? What? Glad you got into it, because this is some mess, y'all. And you're welcome. You know where my mind be going. Claressa Gibbs imposter syndrome. Now, her cousin claims allegedly that she was mentally deranged, just like the rest of the family. Sound familiar? Sound like somebody else that we talk about? I don't know. Let me know. You guys remember what Tessa said about her whole damn family? We all have a mental illness. Even Krishan. It's in our DNA. Do you guys see the parallel and similarities? She said that her mother had been secretly, well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't tell a 9-year-old, right? That she had been collecting a check for Claressa since she was 9 years old. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she won her first Olympics. I don't know. Was it 12, 11? SSI came for her for that 25K. Oh, so you're supposed to be on disability, but we see you winning an Olympic. SSI came in quick and swift and asked for their money back. What? She said the whole fam mentally deranged. That's why she be having them crazy eyes. I'm telling y'all, I be on it. We be on it. She said she is unhinged, and you can see it in some of the way that she be acting. And we are irritated, you guys. We are not mad. People keep saying, why are we mad? We're not mad. Nobody's mad. I can show you mad. But right now, we are fed up. We are fed the fuck up with your shenanigans and your juvenile behavior, and your attitude sucks. Your conversation sucks. Your intelligence is below average. Yet you hide behind that $8 million contract and act like money makes you. Yeah, money makes you richer, but it doesn't make you smarter. It doesn't make you a better person. That work comes from the inside. All right? So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. I knew I had it. I just didn't know that it was Instagram. But let's go, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see, y'all.
Oh, I'm never gonna stop talking about my man. I just brought him his food and back because he was upstairs. Ain't that y'all joke? Oh, he's upstairs. Just brought him his food. And y'all talking shit, but guess what? Ain't nobody gonna ever make me talk about my man. That's what y'all think y'all are gonna do. You're not gonna do it. Whenever I feel like saying Papoose name, I'm gonna say his name. Clark. Yep. Take a picture, a video, I'm gonna do it. Papoose. Papoose, be hitting his Papoose ass. So mad. That man is happy and in love.
Is he really? Do you guys believe her? I don't know, y'all. But let's go ahead and get into what Maserati Bud had to say and release, okay? Let's go ahead and get into that. Now, this is the latest video that Maserati Bud has released because remember, Claressa says she don't know that man. You know how you can tell when somebody's weird? I don't know that man. This is what she keeps claiming. She don't know that man. He was a fan. He was a fan. She took a picture with him. She's never effed him. Now, like I say, if those shower footage come out, you're done. You're done. But let's look at what Maserati Bud just released. All right, let's go. They're gonna keep coming, y'all. I'm telling you.
How do you, okay, let's talk about how you recognize weirdo niggas. One, I don't know you, right?
Another one. Yes. I like that.
Butterfly girls back it up like this.
Ladies, report to the dance floor right now.
All the aunties back it up like this.
Ladies, let's go. Get up and down. All right.
How do you, okay, let's talk about how you recognize weirdo niggas. One, I don't know you, right?
Another one. Yes.
Let me just go ahead and read the caption that he put with this. Now, this is Maserati Bud. He released this. This is 13 hours ago. He said, last post, and I'm done with this. I told you I'm from the crib, Miami, and ninjas from Florida. We don't break up with nobody. We just take time apart. Back to the music, Mr. Get Up in There, dropping soon. So he's promoting as well. I mean, who wouldn't? This is how the game goes. Y'all see it. Oh my God, I wish I was in the group chat of Remy Ma right now. Shout out to Remy Ma. All right, let's see what else we got, y'all. Y'all see it. This is Maserati Bud with her. This is Maserati Bud hanging out, seems like at a strip club with Claressa. But she don't know him. He's a weirdo. He took a photo with her. Girl, shut the fuck up. Knock it the fuck off. We're tired. I don't want to play the music, y'all, so we just gonna look at it, okay? Look, if y'all see, this nigga's tricking off on the dancers. There is Claressa right there. The quote, you see her necklace. Girl. Now, when was this posted? Let's take a look. 14 hours ago. Okay? I'm pretty sure he has much more footage to come, y'all. I can't wait. This is unfolding like a slow dripping faucet. Drip, drop, drip, drop. And I'm here for it because it's going to turn into a motherfucking train wreck. Okay? Now, what is the caption on here? He says, but I'm a stalker. I wasn't a stalker this night. We had a ball. Y'all see it. Somebody said, damn, she looked like she had many nights out with someone she don't know. Exactly. Meanwhile, Pap's still promoting a 50 Cent diss track. Oh my God. Somebody else said, I'm about to tell Remy and Juju to add me to the group chat because I know it's lit. Ooh. I don't know who Juju is, but girl, please add me. Please add me, y'all. Okay? Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all, she's done. She's done. Papoose, you still hanging on to this? Well, I guess it's your meal ticket, right? You ain't got another couch, you know what I'm saying, to sleep on. I get it. I get it. You a whole punk out here. You are a whole mess out here. Y'all tricks. Freaks of the industry. That's what I call y'all. Freaks of the industry. Somebody said, y'all notice how quiet she's been? Oh, yeah. Narcissist's biggest fears is shame. Tell it. Tell it. And being caught in lies. When they get quiet, you definitely caught them. Yeah. Yes. And you know what, you guys? This shows histrionic behavior. Okay? This shows histrionic behavior. If you guys don't know about histrionic personality disorders, typically they show a pattern, which is very pervasive. All right? It consists of attention seeking, and they are emotionally shallow behavior. They like drama. All right? These are the key traits. And also, another thing is they become uncomfortable when the center of attention is not on them. They show inappropriate, like flirtatious behavior, seductiveness. They like to seduce. And their emotions are rapidly shifting. Okay? They also use their physical appearance to draw focus. Now, when you describe histrionic behavior, you usually use charming, superficial, and theatrical. They're very, very over dramatic. Okay? They're like a soap opera star. Okay? On 10. And you know, if you guys have ever seen a soap opera before, you know how dramatic they are and how overly dramatic they are. Okay? Now, the common behaviors of someone with a histrionic personality disorder is attention seeking. They constantly want to be the center of attention. They often act in dramatic and enthusiastic and provocative ways to ensure that the focus remains on them. All right? They also are inappropriately, when they seduce or they flirt, they are inappropriate with that. Okay? And what I mean by that is that when they display this sexually seductive or provocative behavior, it's sort of like professional or casual social situations. Also, they are dramatic, overly dramatic, and they're very emotional. Okay? They express emotion in an exaggerated or theatrical way, such as crying over like minor things, yet their emotions can appear shallow or they rapidly change. Now, these people are also appearance focused. They use their physical appearance, their clothing, and their grooming to draw attention to oneself. I just want to let you guys know, all right? They speak in a loud and dramatic fashion that lacks detailed substance or even factual evidence. And this is what we're seeing, y'all. What she says often lacks proof. She just throws it out there, says it, puts it out there, and we're just supposed to pick it up and eat it. I tell you guys, and I warn you guys again and again, don't drink the Kool-Aid. All right? Now, as far as their relationships, they're often shallow and shifting, never on solid ground. Okay? And in their relationships, they believe that they are much closer or even more intimate than they actually are. And this appears to others like us as insincere or fake. All right? They're easily influenced by others. They're easily influenced by trends, and they have a low tolerance for boredom. They don't like to be bored. They often switch friends or even switch jobs. And we see this a lot along with Krishan. Okay? Just want to put that in your ear. You guys know I always got to throw a little education up in there. I want you guys to realize you can use this in your real life with real people in your real life. Like when you get off this internet here and you sitting in your living room on your bed, wherever the fuck you at, there are people around you who act just like this. You may very well be involved in and have a Claressa in your damn life. So just peep game and know what to do. All right. I like to give you guys things that you can use in your real life. All right. It's more than just sitting up and talking about somebody. I want to point out the things that go on in real life because we are watching people live their real lives, even though this is on social media and they often present to us, you know, the best foot forward. We are looking at people living their real lives. And as I tell you all the time, when we talk about Krishan, I say what? Not alone. And I will say it again and again and fucking again. Krishan is not alone. There are other women out there. We're looking at one right now. And these women, scarily enough, frightening enough, represent a sector of society that very well may touch you. Okay? So just FYI, and you're fucking welcome. Don't drink the fucking Kool-Aid and don't go to Africa. All right? This is the Jim Jones effect. Don't you take your ass to Africa, okay, and drink that damn Kool-Aid, because you know what? You're going to die. You're going to die. Or go to jail. Either one. Yeah. Just remember that. All right, you guys, let's keep going. Come on. I think we're at the end. I don't know, but y'all see. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down, right? Let's see if there's anything else that's new. Actually, let's go to their page, okay? Oh, let's see what this is, because I saved these for a reason. So let's just get to this, and then we'll go to Maserati's page. We'll go to 50 Cent page and Geisha 305, and let's see what's popping, slime. What's popping, slime? Let's go.
On Pap and Remy Ma's marriage, and also talks about Franchon Cruz de Jeune.
Look at this. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. It's called a divorce. Whoop-de-doo. Shut up. That's the only thing people can say. Oh, you're with Pap and Pap is going through this. Like, oh my God. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. The divorce is happening. Whoop-de-doo. What else y'all want me to do about it? Y'all gonna keep bringing it up and seeing that we happy and in love. You gonna just keep bringing it up. Shut up. Right, people on her team at the weigh-in mad when they see me and Pap walking talking about why she's showing up with her hair done and her fur done, why they matching. This is not a fashion show. My fight weeks is a fashion show for me. You ain't gonna see me wearing no heels and wearing nothing else. I don't. And they can quit mentioning it to me. Yes, they are jealous of me and Pap. They need to just let it go. Let it go. We together. We happy. That's it. Everybody love us together. Those who don't, oh, whoop-de-doo. Hey, babe, how everything going? But this is the thing. When these girls get the spotlight, a little bit of shine, they don't know what to do with it. Franchon is not supposed to be in these interviews saying lies about me and Pap. She's not supposed to be in these interviews trying to talk bad about me. She's supposed to be selling her brand. She's supposed to be singing. She's supposed to be showing y'all her fashion stuff. She's done outfits for me. She's supposed to be on there doing that. She's online basically just mad that she lost, mad about what happened at the weigh-in, and then telling lies. Tell the truth. That's for one. Nobody even knew of her till we fought. Franchon had Vada calling me at 3:00 in the morning, talking about some steroids and IVs and all this bull crap. After I just had made weight, and you got them calling my phone, calling my team, lawyers. And then let's not talk about the stuff she had her lawyers send to Win Records. She's talking about some Win Records about to be the heavy hitting diva records. How are you mad when you flew in some thugs from your hometown to cause trouble at the weigh-in? What? Just stop. And talking about extortion. You listen. We all know that franchise may need some extra money or whatever the case may be, but the way she went about it was completely wrong. And we got the evidence to prove it too.
See, this is what I'm talking about. It's always everybody else's fault except yours, bro. You knew that was messed up. You knew that was messed up what you did to that girlfriend, Sean, man. And now you talking all this here noise. So what? You thought you were supposed to pay Fran Sean with what? The spotlight? Now you talking about she need money? So you talking about, yo, she's supposed to be promoting her designs and all this stuff like that. Like, where's the money? I can promote later. So what you saying now, that the only thing that you paying the people that fight you in is promotion because they got in the ring with you? I thought you was the $8 million quote. Man, stop it, man. And like, that's the reason why you ducking people like Shadeja Green and these here other fighters, because they ain't going for it. And you know what? I think that they should duck you because they making more money than that. You don't even have the money to make these here fights happen. Anybody can call themselves the GOAT if they don't fight nobody. Like, man, this is wild. So you mad because the man that you chose happens to be married? You mad about that? You mad because people is asking you that? This here is wild. Now Fran Sean is the bad guy. Fran Sean is the bad guy, but she almost broke her knee and all types of shit. She sat there and listened to you disrespect her husband while you running around here with somebody else's husband. Make it make sense, man. But I've been told y'all, man, that Claressa Shields wasn't paying that woman nothing but $12,000, $15,000 at the most. And now Claressa Shields gonna talk about nobody didn't even know your name until you fought me. Before the fight, you was telling everybody that everybody knew her name. This here is weird, guys. Get in the comments. Tell me what you think.
All right, y'all. You see what people are saying online. Okay. Let's go ahead and make our way over to, I think I got one more for y'all. Hold on. Let's go.
Tony Rich, this is Geisha 305. Are you ready to tell your side of the story?
What up, though? Nah, you trying to have me out here looking like Tracy T, man?
I'm actually not trying to have you look like Tracy T, whoever that is. I'm actually trying to get your side of the story because it's so awkward to us that she was initially engaged to you. And now all of a sudden, out of the blue, once Remy spilled the bean in December that she was inboxing Papoose and they was inboxing each other, now all of a sudden your engagement is off? Come on now, you owe the people an answer, something.
Nah, you do this whole lot of shit that done been said that ain't been said to me. I don't want you dead, but you cross me so that you're dead to me. You move how you move, that's why I move how I move. I had to get up out your way and let you do what you do, cause you dislove.
All right, y'all. So it looks like Geisha 305 tried to get Tony to come forward and have an interview or a talk. And it says losing out on a loyal husband for a married man is wild. Okay. It says, damn, Tony, you are loyal because I tried to get the tea and you were like, nah. Her loss. So that's the narrative. That's what Geisha 305 is saying. Look, y'all. Look, you know, he was like, you know, I'm gonna turn that down. You know what I'm saying? It seems like, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was the loyal one. If he was the loyal one. But you never know, right? We don't know with these people. But let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, y'all, that's about all I got. Somebody says, why do you people keep going around the fact that she actually had the recording of him admitting not to having sex with her? Why do you people keep going around that thought? We're not going around it. You know you can cheat emotionally, right? And we're not saying specifically that she had physical sex, which I wouldn't be surprised if she did. It's the fact that she's lying. Do you know that she's lying about even knowing this man as much as she knows this man? Have you not been to Maserati Bud's page? He is basically discrediting everything that this woman is saying. So it's the principle and the lies that we are really taking a stab at. Okay? Because at the end of the day, that recording could have been manipulated. And we can say the same for the things that he's putting out. You know that when you text and you say that, sometimes you can delete text messages so that they look in your favor. You can take away things that you say and then present it to the public. And that goes for both sides. So we have to leave that open. But if you look at the totality of everything that we're looking at, she's lying. Did you just not hear her say, I don't really know this man? Do you go to a strip club and be in the man's passenger seat if you really don't know him? He just took a picture. I don't even know. He's stalking me. He's a fan. But yet he is showing us that their relationship went deeper than that. Maybe the relationship didn't make it to the bed, but it made it further than Claressa said it did. And that is the point. Character counts. Okay? And we don't really give a damn about that. The fact of the matter that she's messing with a married man, why y'all keep going around that fact? We could ask y'all the same question. The fact that she is with a married man and was messing with this man, it was 2020. Oh, it was 2022. Oh, it was 2023. Oh, it was 2020. When did I meet him? Oh, July 6th of 2024. Yeah. I met him July 6th of 2025. Why do you guys keep going around the fact she done lied more than once? Okay? There's only one video out of the recording that she didn't sleep with him. What about all the other 18 videos she done put out with 18 different lies? That's where the concentration should be. Okay? Yeah. But that's all I got for y'all. Okay? Let me know what you guys think. You guys make sure you turn on your notifications. And at the end of the day, like I said, we're not mad and we're not hating. But the facts are the facts. The facts are the facts. Right? It's just crazy. Right? Somebody said he said that he was dumbing. He said that he was dumbing down when he said he didn't have sex with her. But stop acting dumb. She was with that man. That's what narcs are known for, overlapping relationships. Thank you. Even if she didn't do the vertical joyride with him and they didn't exchange bodily fluids, she is saying to us that she didn't even know this man, that this man took a photo of her. And she also said that she didn't invite him to her house when we clearly see the text messages that were released of her inviting him to his house. So we could ask y'all the same question. Why do you guys keep going around that fact? Anyways, y'all, thank you guys so much for tapping in. The question of the day is, when it's all said and done, okay, because we cannot patrol or control nobody's coochie, nor do we care. If you guys look at the bigger picture, read the room, y'all. The conversation is not really about if she had actual physical sex with this man. No, it's about the narrative and the lies that she's putting out in and around the whole conversation that she didn't even have to do. This is what lets us know that you was a lie and the truth ain't in you. And what really counts is what Papoose thinks, right? At the end of the day, we're just yapping our jaws, okay? We really are. But the fact that an $8 million contract makes you richer, but it doesn't make you smarter. It doesn't make you prettier. It doesn't make you more desirable. It doesn't make you intelligent. It doesn't give you the skills to read the room and choose your battles wisely. This is what she's not doing. This is what we're talking about, right? That comes from home training, sweetheart. And the fact that you are so wrapped up in yourself and this man that was never yours and never will be is insanity. And you guys do know the definition of insanity, don't you? That is doing something over and over and over again, but expecting a different result. We are trying to help you. We are trying to show you the light, okay? Why do you people, know you more of for dating? Why do people know you for more than just dating a married man than for boxing? That's the problem, right? Because what you do, nobody cares, Claressa. Get it together, girl, right? I don't know what happens when the endorsements start to dry up. Because you have to think about this. Your money and your career depend on your health. What if you get hurt on your next fight? What if you walk outside with the potholes in your line and twist your ankle? Then what? Then what? That's all I'm saying. You can get hurt inside the ring, outside the ring. What does that do for you? And if you guys think about it, she does not get the whole $8 million if you know how it works. Remember, I told you, she got the $3 million up front and she gets $1 million a fight. We've already looked up her net worth. So make sure you guys be part of the replay game, okay? Make sure you guys be part of the replay game, all right? Now, at the end of the day, are these the same damn rings? I don't care if she sucked dick, didn't suck dick, fuck, didn't fuck. This is strange behavior if this ain't the same damn ring. If this is the same damn ring, that's weirdo behavior. I encourage everybody to do their own research. I will be back with another video, you guys. Thank everybody for being in the chat. Let me give a quick shout out to the people in the chat because I can't do it without y'all, all right? I'd like to give a special shout out and recognize you, okay? And if I didn't get to your comment, I do apologize, okay? And I thank you guys for joining me in this chat, okay? Y'all be hyping me up. Y'all be having my back. I love the difference of opinions, okay? If you're not blocked, it's okay, all right? Let me see. Because when you come on this channel, you do not have to agree with me. I don't like a bunch of parrots. I don't like a bunch of go along to get along gang. I don't like that, okay? We definitely do not have to have that. Now, like I said, you guys, I will see you guys on the next video, all right? Hold on, y'all. Shout out to you guys. And like I said, I will see you guys on the next video. All right. Shout out to Kim, Marshnu. Shout out to Caleb. Shout out to Melinda Martinez. Shout out to my mod, Shantae. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Shout out to Within Me, CJ Sampy, Day Ones, Nicole, hello, Nikki, hello there, GG77. Thank you, y'all. Cynthia Turner, Lady Lee. Thank y'all so much. Miss Dee Dee. If I don't get to you guys, I do apologize. I will catch you guys on the next video. Says Kenny. Word up, word out. Shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. I will see you guys on the next video. Laura Rain. Thank you, Davison, for coming. Chelsea Davis. Always a pleasure, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, America.